Hey Wheel-to-Wheel Raceway fans, I'm Chris Blais and I drive the number 9 car in the 500 class at Wheel-to-Wheel Raceway, and this is your inside look to me and my team headquarters.
Start from the beginning. How did you get into racing?
I got into racing when I was about 16 years old. I mean, we had ridden dirt bikes forever and we just never raced, but my dad did. He finally let me race my first one when I was 16 and did an enduro, and I loved it. I started working at Honda 4 years later. I had a factory ride with KTM.
Can you tell me about your accident and the aftermath of all that?
So in 2007, I was pre-running for Vegas to Reno, and I had a bad accident. I went over the bars at high speed and got tangled up with a motorcycle, and I broke my T7 vertebrae right in the middle of my back. I have a spinal cord injury now. It was a bit of a learning experience, a lot of rehab, just trying to figure out how to get around and take care of myself again. I don't think there's any extra pressure from the situation I'm in. I just really enjoy racing and being competitive. I always want to win, so that's always part of it too. If anybody has any issues or have any injuries, you can't let it stop you. You got to do what you want to do. There's always a way you can do what you want.
How did you get involved with Wheel-to-Wheel?
I got involved with Wheel-to-Wheel. I met John Aiden. We have a mutual friend, and he kept pounding me to get in the car. So I prolonged it as long as I could, and then I just couldn't help myself and had to get in the car and get back racing again. We figured out a simple system like an old Honda Odyssey with just a lever set up on the actual steering wheel. It works great, and if anything, it might actually be an advantage. You got a little bit more control and you can be smoother with your hands.
I heard a story about the first time you tried to get into a car. Can you tell that?
Yeah, the first time I tried to climb in the car, we were still testing things to see what was going to work and what wasn't. It was definitely an awkward situation. I had John and Crystal out there helping me, and it was pretty funny and pretty bad, and I was just thinking, man, if it's like this every time, I'm not going to want to do this.
Other than racing, why do you like Wheel-to-Wheel?
I really like Wheel-to-Wheel just because of all the great people around. It's a nice family environment. I really enjoy that. It's a good, cool place to meet people and to hang out.
Who's your favorite driver to race against?
I really enjoy racing against everyone there at the track. I mean, they all have the skill and they've been doing it a long time, so I really enjoy driving with those guys.
RC racing was a big influence for me when I was growing up. Do you mind showing off some of your equipment?
Yeah, I got all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, so this is my Team Associated B44.3 four-wheel drive buggy. Also race A-Scale E-Buggy, all electric. This is my two-wheel drive stock buggy. And right here I got four-wheel drive short course. Got my beater A-Scale truck just for the backyard, just goofing around here at the house and for when the nephews come by. I got some quadcopters, helicopter, a little bit of everything. I like to stay entertained, especially when the work slows down this time of year in the summer. Got to stay busy, always working and playing with something.
You own your own business. Can you explain that to the fans?
Yeah, I have my own home business here in Apple Valley. I do a lot of race bike stuff, some repair and maintenance, a lot of engine work. That's kind of what I prefer. I like to rebuild motors and make them faster. I have my own team also. It's 4 young guys that I help sponsor. The youngest is 7 years old. The oldest is about 22. I just enjoy helping the young guys with the sport. Basically, I have a stepping stone program, which nobody else does. You're either nobody or you're the man. There's no in-betweens, unfortunately, in this sport. So my ultimate goal is to have a guy get drafted out of my group.
You race pretty much everything with wheels, so can you elaborate on why racing is important to you?
I think racing and the adrenaline of racing is what really drives me. It's exciting. I like to live life on the edge. I'm up for anything that with wheels and that goes fast.